Knockout of the year, man. This one was very hard to choose. There was some really good knockouts in 2022. We had Jamal Hill and Johnny Walker. Do you remember when Johnny Walker did that freak back throw thing? Yeah. Molly McCann's spinning elbow. Chito Vera, your guy Ben, knocking out my guy Dom Cruz. Nasty. That could have been up here. Alex Pereira, Sean Strickland, Chandler versus Ferguson, that front kick, that nasty front kick. Really good knockouts, but I think the winner is pretty cut and clear here. And it's Leon, Rocky Edwards, pound for a pound, headshot, boom. What do you think, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, another guy that I'm not the biggest fan of, but had, arguably definitely probably the upset of the year, the knockout of the year, the biggest what the hell just happened to the year. I remember after that happened, they had the camera angle, how the UFC does release different, camera angles or camera shots after, and it was everybody in the stands, all the UFC fighters just couldn't believe what the hell had just happened.
Yeah.
Because it was literally the only shot that he had. And what's crazy is, I mean, the way that Usman falls, the way that Rocky Edwards is just able to walk off. I mean, this is your walk off, bottom of the ninth grand slam, bro. Not just solo shot walk off. This is a grand slam. This is
on 2 strikes.
All the enchiladas. Yeah, I mean, crazy. And in the last minute of the fight, buzzer beater, call it everything that you want to call it. This was probably, along with, last year, the Juliana Pena against Nunez, that upset, this is just as high, even though the odds weren't even as crazy. This surprises me just as much as Nunez being a minus 900, minus 1,000 favorite against Pena. This was insane seeing it. Couldn't believe it. And 2022 was just that type of year where a lot of changing of the guard for the belt. The gold hit a lot of new countries. A lot of new champs this year.
Yeah,
rolling.
The stakes, everything that was at hand. The buzzer beater, another fighter, another champion that was winning the fight. I mean, Usman was 5-0ing Edwards, maybe. It was going to be unanimous. There's no doubt who was going to win this fight. Everybody was looking at their phones on their betting apps and looking at the parlays they were about to cash. They were looking at the plays they were about to cash with Usman in them. Ben, we always talk about it. We don't have to worry about a guy like Usman because he's a smart fighter. He's never gonna put us in a position where he's just gonna go out and do something crazy. So you don't expect this to happen from Usman, just knowing how sound of a fighter he is. He doesn't take a lot of risks. Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, and just to prove that, this wasn't even a situation where it was like he was up against the cage, in a bad spot. This is where the fight had taken place, the whole fight. He just got, Leon threw a trap and he went right into it. It was just a good read. I mean, but you're not just going to say, oh, this happened to him this time, now that changes. No, he's still going to be that guy, that high IQ guy that's going to do what it takes to get the win. Yes, he didn't get on his bike and circle the whole octagon, but he didn't do anything crazy either.
No, he didn't. And, that's what just makes this knockout that much crazier. The upset of the year, like you're talking about, this happened right now, even though the odds weren't as crazy as the Juliana Pena fight overtaking Nunez. But to Ben's point, the surprise, I don't even know if I was watching the fight. I think I might have switched to something else because I was like, okay, Usman's got this. That's how confident I was. And then I see my phone just blowing up with, what the fuck? What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? And then I go and check the replay and I see what happened. And it's just one of the most unexpected things ever. Great knockout.
All right.